G'day everyone, Jamie from Anaconda here. If you've spent any time out camping lately, you've probably noticed more and more people have swapped out their traditional tent or swag for a rooftop tent setup on their vehicles. Rooftop tents are booming across Australia, and it's not hard to see why. With a rooftop tent, you save space inside your vehicle, you can have your sleeping setup sorted in minutes, plus you're safe away from the creepy crawlies. They let you turn almost any vehicle into a comfortable, off-the-ground campsite in minutes. A rooftop tent takes camping comfort and convenience to a higher level, literally. But with so many options on the market, from clamshelves to pop tops to soft tops, and models to suit every type of vehicle and budget, the big question is deciding which rooftop tent is right for you. Don't worry, we're here to break down the ins and outs of each to help you find the perfect rooftop tent that'll see you through heaps of epic adventures. Let's look at the different types of rooftop tents. First, you've got the hard shell models, also known as hardtops, which can include both clamshells and pop-top styles. As the name suggests, a clamshell opens up like a clam, with one side lifting up to create your sleeping space. They're fantastic for a super quick setup and pack down, often taking less than a minute, and they're generally lighter than other hard shells. On some clamshell rooftop tents, the hinge system is flat, which reduces space at the end where your feet go and limits airflow. But on models like this Dune four-wheel drive clamshell, there's this clever X-hinge system that lifts up on the foot end, increasing the internal space and improving airflow to give you better climate control and help prevent condensation. Then you have the pop-up style, which uses a dual hinge system to literally pop up the roof up into position. The major benefit here is roominess. You generally get more space and a larger sleeping area. Plus, the consistent head height means two people can sit upright on either end, which is perfect for when the weather turns and you need to hunker down at camp for a while. The trade-off is that setup and pack down can take a little longer and they often weigh a bit more. Both clamshells and pop-tops are great for driving aerodynamics and weather protection, and they generally leave enough room on your roof racks to either mount solar panels or carry extra gear, so you don't have to sacrifice storage for comfort. Finally, you've got your soft top rooftop tents. These come in a range of styles and have some key advantages compared to hard tops. Firstly, their materials generally make them the lightest option available, which is great for anyone with a lighter vehicle or lower GVM restriction. Another key benefit is that soft tops are generally more compact and have a smaller footprint than most hard tops. That means they're a great option for campers with less roof space to play with, like if you're looking to mount a rooftop tent over the cab of a dual cab ute. One of the biggest considerations with a soft top is roof storage. Unlike hard tops, you can't mount accessories or store gear on top of them. So if roof storage capacity is a priority, a soft top may not be for you. Best of all, soft top rooftop tents are generally easier on your wallet, with more budget-friendly price points. Sure, you miss out on some of the creature comforts of a hard top, but if you're after a more affordable, compact and lightweight option, then a soft top rooftop tent can be your best option. Now that you know about all the different types of rooftop tents, let's talk about matching your tent to your vehicle. This isn't just about whether it's going to fit on your roof racks, it's about safety and performance, which is the most critical thing when you're choosing a rooftop tent. First, you need to know what your vehicle's dynamic and static roof load limit is. This is the maximum weight your vehicle's manufacturer says can be safely carried on the roof whilst you're moving. The weight of the tent itself, the racks it's mounted on, plus any other gear that's going to be on your roof will need to be within this limit. Also, once your rooftop tent is set up, you'll need to stay within your vehicle's roof load limit. This refers to how much weight your vehicle can hold on its roof when it's stationary, and it's usually a fair bit higher than the dynamic limit. Be sure to factor in the weight of the people and gear that's going to be in your rooftop tent when you're parked. You can usually find your vehicle's static and dynamic weights in your owner's manual. Obviously, a big beefy four-wheel drive will have a much higher capacity than something smaller, but overloading any vehicle's roof isn't just bad for its handling, it can do some serious damage to your car and be dangerous to anyone in or around the vehicle. Be sure to check the regulations for rooftop tents in your state or territory. If you're ever unsure, have a chat with one of our rooftop tent specialists in store and help you make sure your setup is safe and sound. Also, we should touch on fuel efficiency. Any way you slice it, adding a rooftop tent to your vehicle will cause additional drag when you're driving, which can increase fuel consumption. If you're touring around Australia and you're using your tent every night, this is unavoidable, but there are still ways to reduce the hit to your wallet at the Bowser. Choosing a slimline rooftop tent and mounting it lower to the vehicle are two good ways to improve your aerodynamics on a long adventure. Next, let's go over which features you should look for in a rooftop tent, because it's the little details that take your camping experience from average to awesome. We'll start with setup. So you'll want to think about how you're going to use your rooftop tent. If you're moving campsites on a regular, A rooftop tent that one person can quickly set up is a huge advantage. But if you tend to call the same spot home for a few days, trading a slightly longer setup for more comfort might be worth it. Next, consider a rooftop tent size. Always check how big the internal dimensions are and how big the mattress is. But keep in mind that rooftop tents with the same mattress dimension can feel very different depending on the design. For example, if you're a couple doing a big lap around Australia, you might want to go for a pop-top style over a clamshell. That way, you'll have a bit more space when you bed down for the night after a long day in the car together. The materials your rooftop tent is made from are a good way to weigh up its quality and longevity. Look for a robust structure, like aluminium honeycomb. Don't skimp on comfort. A premium high-density foam mattress makes a huge difference. The fabric should be a heavy-duty ripstop polyester with high waterhead rating, which is a fancy way of saying how well it will keep the water out during a downpour. Also, good quality windows with insect mesh and durable zippers might seem like small details, but they'll make a world of difference. Trust me. Okay, let's get down to the sticky bit. Cost. The good news is the number of options available has increased in recent years. So now there's a quality rooftop tent to suit almost every budget. At the entry level, you'll find some excellent compact tents. These offer tremendous value, giving you a great start in the world of rooftop tent camping for a lower initial investment. The compromise is that they're often on the smaller side, but for many, they're the perfect way to jump into the rooftop tent lifestyle without a huge upfront spend. In the mid-range, your choices really open up. You can step up to the entry-level clamshell or pop-top model and enjoy faster setup, improved weather resistance, more features and extra space. At the premium end of the range, you're looking at the top-tier hard-shell clamshells and pop-tops. These are the models built with the strongest and highest quality materials, offering the most luxe camping experience with features like integrated power and lighting. Some even come equipped with fans and central power outlets. They're a step up in price, but a huge leap in convenience, comfort, and long-term durability. Finally, no rundown on rooftop tents will be complete if we didn't talk about the roof racks you'll need to attach it to your vehicle, and the accessories that you can add to make your home away from home that much more comfortable. Your roof racks are the foundation of your entire rooftop tent setup, so it's not a corner you want to cut. The first thing to check is that your roof racks are rated to the carry dynamic weight of your rooftop tent. Remember, that's its weight while you're driving. Your racks need a load capacity that exceeds the dynamic weight of the tent and can handle the static weight too. Always choose heavy-duty roof racks designed for camping or touring because you want that extra strength and stability on rough roads or during windy nights. It's also worth considering the style. Platform racks are a popular choice for rooftop tents because they offer a large, flat surface for secure mounting. Crossbars can work too, especially for lighter tents, but make sure they're positioned and spaced correctly for even weight distribution. Look for racks that are made with corrosion-resistant materials, with secure mounting points and easy installation. Be sure to refer to the user manual for your roof racks to ensure they're correctly installed before you mount your rooftop tent. As for accessories, there are loads of ways you can add extra bits to enhance your rooftop tent camping setup. Adding a canopy or awning, or even an annex if you want to go all out, can expand your sheltered area and give you more space for cooking, storing gear, or just chilling out. Add in a few handy extras like clip-in fans for cool nights sleep, LED light strips for illumination, and fitted sheets for easy cleaning, and your rooftop oasis will be all set. So there's your introduction to the wonderful world of rooftop tents. Hopefully we've given you a good understanding of the basics, but if you're considering pulling the trigger on a rooftop tent for your rig and you still have questions, just drop into your local Anaconda store and have a chat with us. Happy camping. Thanks for watching. Be sure to subscribe to our channel for more tips, gear guides, and adventure inspiration.